Guys, we thought it was not gonna happen, and President Trump actually signed off to start getting rid of TikTok. Now, before I continue with this information, because I do want to read a little bit with you guys this whole thing, with this whole national, I guess, drama, you can consider it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you like these news videos. I myself am enjoying making these videos for you guys, giving my opinion on just current events as well as anime and otaku related stuff. But this is not so much anime or otaku related as much as creators nation right here is going to be really affected by it. But anyways, let's sorry, my screen's a little dirty there. Let's see what this all is saying. So Trump a few days ago said that he was working on getting rid of TikTok. Now, the biggest reason I believe was because TikTok is run outside of the US. He wants control of big companies, right? He wants the US to be in charge of the big companies. TikTok is by far right now, doesn't matter what you believe, doesn't matter what your opinion is about TikTok. TikTok for right now at this moment is probably the biggest and most used app and social media as of right now, right? I was in the boat of, it's all right. I'm never going to use it, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm on it. I'm using it. I'm seeing videos day by day, and people are going insane about it here on Twitter. I won't show too much of it, but let's just see what this all says. I'm going to read it out for you guys. It says President Donald Trump issued a executive order which will ban any U.S. companies or citizens from making transactions with ByteDance, the parent company of the video sharing social networking service TikTok, in 45 days. So we have 45 days until doomsday, right? Trump also issued an order taking similar action against Tencent, the Chinese company that owns WeChat. I at least never use WeChat, but I know people that do internationally. The move comes after the president told reporters on Monday that TikTok would close down unless sold to a U.S. company. So he wants the U.S. to have some type of control. I believe Microsoft kind of taunted that they were going to do something about it, but hasn't really happened, at least up to now. He is declaring TikTok a national emergency. This is what Peter Baker is saying. Bloomberg Quick Take says kind of the same thing. You know, he signed this to go against the company. There, you guys can see the entire document of the executive order, I guess, addressing a threat posed by TikTok. A threat posed by TikTok, and taking additional steps to address the national emergency with respect to the information and communication technology and services supply chain. Says Section 1, the following actions shall be prohibited beginning 45 days after the date of this order, to the extent permitted under the applicable law. Any transaction by any person or with respect to any property subject to the jurisdiction of the United States with ByteDance, aka CGI Tang, I can't pronounce that, Beijing, China, or its subsidiaries, in which any such company has any interest, as identified by the Secretary of Commerce under Section 1 of this order. Okay, so that's basically what it refers to, at least to the TikTok portion of that order. It does say that, and Dan Primick there in the top tweet there, we get a little bit clear of what they want. The White House official tells that Microsoft or any other buyer, it could be anyone to be honest, only needs to have an agreement in place with ByteDance or other TikTok buyer within 45 days. Not that deal must close by then. So they just have to have an agreement in place. They don't have to close the deal in 45 days. Uh, it looked like TikTok released a response to Trump, and this is basically It's summarized it here. It says the administration paid no attention to the facts, dictate terms of an agreement without going through standard legal process, and tried to insert itself into negotiations between private businesses. Uh, it really just looks like TikTok is um, gonna try to pursue any type of way to fix it. It does. It looks like in this next tweet that I had read before says we will pursue all remedies available to us in order to ensure that the rule of law is not discarded and that our company and our users are treated fairly. If not by the administration, then by the U.S. courts. They are willing to even go to court on this, guys. It's so interesting how there is an outright cry of we should be allowed to do what we want, right? And I'm not going to get too political with this, but and I'm not going to even mention any side or any any community because in reality, you can see it from every single area of politics. There's this cry of people saying, "Let me do what I want to do," right? Yet government sometimes comes in a pandemic and they require us to do stuff and it's like whoa please don't do that, right? But yet stuff like this happens as well and it's weird. The people that cry that they should let us do whatever we want then is defending saying yeah government should intervene and not allow things like this happen. I think the fear is that China will take our information. Some people are saying that they're taking our social securities as well as other information that could be very very delicate. And I understand all that. I do understand that. I understand that there should be some level of protection for the people of every nation when it comes to their privacy. But at the same time, there should be a better way to come into an agreement than releasing this, you know, in my point of view, kind of abusement of power, right? It almost seems like he could have taken a different route, you know? He could have. He could have taken a different route, spoken to the TikTok company, say, "Hey, I don't like what this is happening," you know, and just hash things out. Now, I don't know if he actually tried to beforehand, but it does seem like he didn't really do a good job with this. People are not really too happy right now with the president with this move, and some people might not even care. Like I said, some people say TikTok sucks and blah 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 blah. They whine about TikTok, and that's fine. But at the core of it, the people that do care, the people that are active in TikTok, the people that have jobs because of TikTok. This is countless people, not just people that became famous on TikTok, but there's people like in IG and other companies, people that work for famous people that take care of the social media. That a lot of their job is really being on TikTok and releasing stuff for them. They're going to be losing their jobs because of it, right? Forget about just the company in itself and the people that became famous out of it. There's people that have gotten jobs because, like IG, required this guy to come in and basically focus only on TikTok. That way, IG can be seen on TikTok and can be growing in social media. Because, again, TikTok probably by far is the number one social media right now that we have in the U.S. So the fact that the president is doing all this shows that he is a little power hungry. I never try to get too political with my video just because presidents will be presidents, right? I hate when people ask me who is my favorite president and who I thought the worst president is, right? Because it just shows you how very much of you have to be one side or the other. And if you're not on the right side, then you're wrong, right? That's not how the U.S. was constructed. The U.S. was constructed with a balance. and the whole fact of checks and balances that was placed in government is because there should be a balance, right? It shouldn't be of I think all Republicans are good and all Democrats are bad, or vice versa, all Democrats are good and all Republicans are bad. It should be where people should be considered and but put placed into a are you doing this right? Not because they're Republicans, not because they're Democrats, not because they're liberals or whatever they are. They should be put in a place where they work together. And if someone makes a mistake, then they should be called on it, right? Again, not because they're from either party or not from either party, but because everyone makes mistakes. Everyone doesn't make the best decisions sometimes in their lives. And I think this is one of those decisions the president did not do good and should be called out on it. Should he continue with this? I don't know. We'll see what TikTok decides to do, and we have 45 days, guys. TikTok is counting, so we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you comment, like, and share this video, and subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Thank you for your love and support, guys, and like always, don't be strangers.